Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome back to another 7 Deadly Sins video. So today I wanted to go over PvP a little bit because I know for newer players PvP may sound kind of like intimidating or something that you're not really like going to try to get into when you first start the game and everything, but you kind of need to on one simple ground. So once you get to chapter 4, you're going to be able to go to Visel, which is the main town here in Chapter 4. And once you actually arrive, not only can you go to the actual town, but you can go to the fighting festival. I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing there. So let's back out of this. But yeah, you can go to the Visel Fight Festival, which is where the PvP in the game is actually held as far as like the actual location of it and everything. So one unique thing about this area is I'm pretty sure, well, I think there's Guild Hall and stuff like that. There's a couple of different places, but this is one of the locations in the game where you actually play as your preferred character or whatever. So you can actually set like Jericho is my preferred player. She has the crown and everything next to her name. So you can kind of register that if you want. So that way you can run around as your actual character. But the main point of doing the PvP and getting started in it, you don't even have to play PvP regularly. I'm just kind of stressing that you need to at least like get into the PvP a little bit and try to get situated in a rank that you feel comfortable in, where you can kind of like leave it there, or keep grinding on if you want to, if you're actually interested in PvP. And the main reason is when you first start off, you're only going to have Fight Festival normal, which is actually pretty much what I play exclusively. But Fight Festival normal is basically where equipment stats are not applied to heroes in the Fight Festival normal. So that basically means that you're not going to have to worry about anyone's gear or equipment, etc. Like the only thing you're going to have to worry about is their character who's leveled up, and I'm pretty sure you have to worry. The only other thing that really boosts your characters in that is your closet. So if you guys didn't know, you can actually have 5 different pieces of each category equipped at the same time. I'm actually lacking on headpieces for Jericho, but you can see not only do I have the Midnight Illusion as my actual active weapon, like it's the one that's equipped and the one that it shows me use, but I actually have these other ones with this little symbol right here equipped as well, so they give me the stats from them. So I get 120 for each of these SSR pieces, and I get the 180 for using the UR piece. That is the one thing that you're going to have to worry about as far as like kind of pushing your character to the next level in the regular game mode, but that's kind of getting into the more nitty-gritty of the whole thing. The main thing that you're looking for is when you first start off, you're going to be at Bronze 5. And the way this game works is you start at bronze, or you start at the 5th rank of whatever tier you're in, and then you make your way up to the first rank, and then after that you're going to be put into like a rank up session almost, where it's like, hey, we're gonna let you do the best 2 out of 3, and if you win 2 out of your 3 matches, we're gonna let you progress up 1 rank, and you're actually gonna get promoted to the next tier of ranks. So if you're at Bronze 1, you win your best 2 out of 3. Once you reach the top of Bronze 1, then you're gonna get promoted to Silver 5. The big thing here is that the game actually will not derank you. So that's the most important thing that I'm kind of trying to stress here, is that like, although yes, the rewards for Bronze 1 and Silver 5 are both the same. I mean, you get a little bit of a chest difference, like these chests are a little bit better than the green ones. But you're like, oh, well, why don't I just keep going to Bronze 1? It's because if you get to Silver 5, you can literally go AFK and inactive for the entire week, and you're still going to get the 18 gems. Whereas if you start at, if the week resets over, I think it'll derank you like a couple of like ranks or something like that throughout here. I'm not sure. I don't think it demotes you all the way down to Bronze 5 if you're at Bronze 1. I think it just demotes you down like maybe 1 or 2 ranks at the maximum, but I think it's just 1. Don't quote me on that. This isn't like some kind of super in-depth guide. I'm just trying to get you guys started here because, you want to try to get these gems each week. These are pretty much free gems. You just have to spend a little bit of time and try to get your team together to really like benefit from it. So as you progress through, Gold 5 is where it starts to get a little bit different. The main, so these first couple of ranks, obviously people can kind of power through these pretty easily as long as you have, pretty decent units, as long as you've kind of gotten your people up to UR and you have a pretty decent team composition and everything, you can kind of breeze through a lot of these early ranks. It's not really that big of a deal. But once you actually hit Gold 5, you're actually going to unlock Fight Festival Elite, and this is where your actual equipment can take place. It'll actually use your actual equipment scores and everything like that. So the equipment in this game is so complex compared to anything else I've ever played that it's taking me a long time to get my gears situated on my characters and everything like that. So I literally do not play this game mode. I don't play Elite just for the main fact that I don't have the gear to compete with some of these people. It's almost like this is basically the game mode that I would go into if I was, spending a ton of money on the game, and I'm buying all these resources like anvils and stuff like that to re-roll on my my high level gear and stuff like that, and I don't have it. So I don't play this. I play normal, which normal is fine. The only thing that you really get out of Fight Festival Elite anyway are these little tokens, and you can actually use those tokens to spend in the Fight Festival shop. And that's kind of nice because you can get different kinds of weapons and certain Fight Festival exclusive gear like crit damage, and I think lifesteal is one, and then there's something else as well, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, there's some pretty decent stuff that you can actually get out of that shop, but these are the tokens that you're going to have to use to do that, and I don't have the gear to do it, so I don't worry about it. I just let it keep giving me, because every week it puts me down, or it keeps me at Gold 5, so I get 200 coins a week, and then it gives me some free gold, so that's kind of nice too. So if you make it to Gold 5, you're going to get the rewards from, the lowest level of Elite at the worst, and you're also going to get whatever your active rank for the week is for this. So even if you don't play and you keep AFKing once you hit Gold 5, you're going to get 26 gems a week, and you're going to get these 12 little chests, which normally just house, various equipment items or upgrade items or whatever for equipment. So they're kind of nice to have. So, yeah. I don't know. The biggest thing I'm trying to get across is kind of get into it a little bit so that way you can reap the benefit of getting these free gems each week. Because I've got myself up to Platinum 5, and it's starting to get to the point to where I'm actually going against teams that I'm not going to win every single time against or anything like that. I don't have a 100% win record. Right now I have a 100% win rate, but it's because I'm 3 out of 3 for the week. But, yeah, I've definitely lost my fair share of matches getting up to Platinum 5, but, grinding all the way up until this point, I'm now getting 34 gems a week, which is a free multi. That's a free multi every week. So, I don't know. It's definitely worth, investing a little bit of time into and just trying to get your team up so that way you can, get these nice little benefits. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. We can go over some of the small shop item stuff. So it's this is the crit damage stuff. This is the one that I was thinking of that I couldn't remember. This is, what is this? I want it to tell me. I'm not missing anything, am I? Fortitude? Is that what it is actually? Fortitude? I don't know what that actually does for you. This is okay. It is Fortitude, I guess. So this is lifesteal. And then the other one's crit damage. I don't know what Fortitude actually does, so sorry, don't quote me on that. But yeah, you can, once you get up to Platinum rank in the regular PvP, you can start buying the SSR equipment with the little tokens that you get from, just letting your elite count, your elite thing just sit there at Gold 5 like mine does, or if you actually have the gear to, grind that out a little bit, you can get some more rewards and stuff out of that, so you can start buying some of this stuff. I pretty much focus on, I was really going to try to go for Master rank, so that way I could start buying some of these UR gears, because like I said earlier, your gear actually does matter, because you can equip multiple pieces, and these UR gear actually, they add 180 attack, over the 120 attack that SSR gear give you. So, yeah, those are kind of nice to have, but obviously they cost a little bit more, and you have to get up to a higher rank to get it. But even if you get to just gold, you get some free, or not free, but you have the chance to buy SR gear, which isn't great by any means, but even then, it's still going to give you a little bit of a boost if that's all you like are able to get to. This is probably where I would spend. This is actually where I do spend most of my tokens. I buy anvils anytime that I can because I'm trying to re-roll for gear right now. I'm trying to work on it as much as I can, but it's very tedious. And then I guess if you're super desperate and you need a lot of these, and you're not just willing to kind of like let your account AFK over time and just like grind out gear so you can salvage it, I guess you could buy these if you wanted to, and then I guess you have the option to sell stuff here as well. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just, obviously I've said it a million times, just get situated in it, and then you get free stuff each week. It's as simple as that. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was a little bit, informational and gave you somewhat of an idea of, the sort of basics and everything to PvP. It's not too crazy. It's pretty much exactly what you would expect. It's like regular battles, but, just against another player. And, obviously there's more strategy and stuff that goes into it, and you got to worry about different kinds of team comps and this and that. But it's worth investing a little bit of time into. But, yeah. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to be making more 7 Deadly Sins content, coming up. And, I'm having a lot of fun playing the game and everything. So, stay tuned. And I'll see you guys in the next video.